break it down, break it down, break it down. I know about you, but every time the countdown plays, I'm over here and I'm like, breaking it down. Right? It's like over the soundtrack. I'm gonna have to create one. But welcome everybody. Welcome. We are back. It is a Wednesday night. We are here for your mid-week laughter, and we have 8 ridiculous segments this
week.
There are 2 in particular for me that are just like, what the F? So we'll show you which ones those are. Maybe you'll be able to guess at the end which ones were the what that F is going on. But before we actually get into the show, we need to introduce ourselves in case you don't know us.
That's it. Yes. If you are new here, welcome. We are the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. And as Toshiba said, we are here to talk about the foolishness on these deep, dark internets. And we're trying to make sense of it. Girl. So, pray for us because this is not an easy job. We want to thank Radio Region, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out the replays of this show on the internet radio every weekend, Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We tape the show live on YouTube, so be sure to join us Wednesdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us online so you can see this foolishness in real time. Believe me, it's a whole other experience.
It's a whole new
Make sure to follow and subscribe to our channels. Not Your Typical Girl Talk is the handle. I'm Garcia, and Telly over here. Intro yourself,
girl. Baby. What up, y'all? It's your girl Telly. Tell. You gotta, you got. You gotta, right?
Let me get my bullhorn. I got my bullhorn for you.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Listen, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta take that time to say, "Hey, I'm a good person. I gotta praise myself." Sometimes I do that. I'm also a happy member. Here's my girls with the Not Your Typical Girl Talk crew. Woo! Like the ladies were saying, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. The stories that we're about to unfold to you tonight. Oh, dear Mother of God. I don't know, man. This world is cracked. But you know what? We thank God that it is in a way because then you have content to talk to you guys about. So, and you get our perspective. And it's like we're here to save y'all, that show you what's going on, to divert you from going down that idiot's path. You don't want that path. We've seen that path, and you don't want it. So listen to your aunties in this hour and get your notepad, get your text, sitting out, do whatever you got to do to take notes. And in the meantime, Sheba girl, tell these lovely people who you are.
Hold on, where's my arrow? Hold on.
I feel it coming.
Now I got it. I'm still stuck. They're like, what is happening? I am Sheba. They call me Sheba. I am the final member of this amazing crew. And I think at some point tonight, I'm going to keep this open so I can play it. I'm just learning. So let's do it again.
Yes, what?
There we go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, we're leveling up in the show. Level up. So,
girl,
maybe we'll choose a segment where we get the bullhorn and we replay it. I don't know. We're gonna figure this out.
Actually,
level up.
Cool idea.
Okay. So, do we just get right into it? Because Jesus. So the first segment, there isn't, for those of you on the radio, unfortunately, there isn't going to be any sound as we normally have for those of you watching live, because YouTube, as much as we love it, it does not want us to be great because it will flag our video if there's music. So you're gonna see, for those of you who are watching, and for those of you on the radio, Auntie Garcia will explain the foolishness that we're seeing. So in the segment I'm calling What Grade? Here we go. Auntie Garcia, please, because I need an explanation of what I just saw.
So we see a young woman, a young Black woman. She picks up what looks like what I consider a wig band.
Girl, that's a wig band.
A wig band that you put on so when you put your wig on, it doesn't fall off. So she's holding this up And attached to the wig band is some rows of blonde braids. People, get ready. She takes it and wraps it around her head, Velcros it at the front, and then puts a toque on, also known as a beanie in the States.
Oh, that was a bucket hat.
Let's not forget she has on a whole stocking foot on her head.
Oh, right. And she has a stocking on her head. Like she's wearing a stocking. Okay. Then she puts this braid thing around her head. Then she puts a hat on top of it. And then she's ready to hit the road.
Going where? Where are you going? What if it gets hot outside?
Excellent question.
Why does she need to scratch her head top? This is where I'm going. I'm not even speaking properly.
Why is she wearing that? Why?
So confused.
Very confused. And let's drive because clearly she's not wearing, like, to say, an outfit. She's clearly just going to the supermarket or somewhere that's low key. She's not going anywhere that's glam. So in truth, why is she going through all this effort to take a strand of hair and put it around her head with a stocking cap as if she put on a full unit? Girl, and it's just looking for clicks, yo. No.
And here's the thing, right? Like, we all know, especially right now in the north in Canada, some days it's getting hot.
Some days you gotta snatch it.
One day she's gonna forget she's wearing.
One day she's gonna forget.
Take off the hat and the whole hat out the door.
Stocking in full view
with that band,
the wig band, and the braids. And I really hope I wish she was Canadian and that we were there when this happened. I wish this could happen.
Who thought of this? Like, whose genius idea? Someone said, I know what? Everybody could use a wig band and some MAGA braid attached to the wig band.
Right, and it's MAGA.
On our head top and put on a hat because that's the way to go. Not
the way to go.
It was MAGA braid. So MAGA, as in it's one row of braids. So literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
went around and went 10. Here. That was it.
Like 10 braids going around her whole head.
And it was spaced out.
So MAGA braids, skinny braid, and they're not jumbo braids.
No,
they're micro braids. So you can literally count it. You can go 1, 2, 3.
We're done. I just don't know why.
Girl,
I don't know why. I actually don't.
I insult the braid wearers. We have nothing to say to her. Nothing.
We have nothing. Okay, we're gonna move on. This next segment here made no sense. Now, I'm not one to tell people what to do with their money. However, as the mother of a child who has gone through prom, who's gone through several graduations, including a university graduation, I think that there is a limit that one should be paying for some of these things, because if you are a mother, especially of a girl, she's going to have babies, she's going to get married. There's so many things that you can spend your money on. Well, apparently this mother, in a segment called How Much, she's not worried about that, because she's about to tell us how much she paid for her daughter's prom. So, how much?
So I always tell people around here that, listen, we can have our opinions, but I try to have a judgment-free zone. So I want you to understand you are safe here. This is your money, and you do with what you want to do with your money. That's what I'm going to start there. But I'm going to go to the money because you're posted. Maricela, I love you. You love this kid. The dress was $1,300, right? The shoes were $4,900. The send-off was $3,900. Your hair was $175. They gave you a great price on the hair. $750 on photos and videos. $4,000 on a car rental. And you got the hotel so everyone could get ready, and that was $1,600. The total was $16,625. You love this kid. I'm going to say it one more time. Take me through the process. What made you want to blow it out that way?
So as you mentioned, prom is really big in Philadelphia.
Huge.
But I didn't get to go on my prom, and I'm the only one out of 4 that didn't. And I know that was something my mom really, really wanted. So I just told myself that I wanted to give my daughters a big prom and Fela had initially came to me saying that she was going to go on someone else's prom, and I already had some ideas. So I was like, we can't do that. I don't want you to outshine anyone. So I kind of talked her into going to her own prom.
$16,625 on prom.
For a prom? No.
Can I just say,
Hell no.
so here's my issue.
Oh boy.
And I don't want to say this because I'm judging, but I understand you want to give your kid a great experience, but it didn't need to cost that much. Like $16K for a prom, not a wedding, not a graduation from university. You're going to become a doctor. Prom, high school.
Not even a down payment for a house.
Prom.
Like nothing.
Not
no
a car.
Real things.
Like, if you want to give your kid something great and you have $16K, buy the kid a car.
Buy her a car.
A dress.
Like, I don't know how.
Some shoes.
Yeah, I don't know how like extravagant Philadelphia gets at their proms. I don't know. But at this point, it's like, well, guess what, kiddo? You're going to be the kid that's not going through $16,000 worth of a makeover. $16,000.
Why did the mother pick up a hotel room for everyone to get ready?
So these kids don't have parents of their own? Is she like the mother hen of the town? She's the town mother?
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't spend $1,600. Okay.
No. Why?
No.
She can get ready
She's
at
not
home.
getting married.
You're ready.
She's not graduating from anything. This is just a normal, simple dimple prom. The people that she went to school with today, she will not remember them 10 years from now. She'll be a totally different person. So what was the point in taking all this money that she could have used for herself? And there's probably no dad. Listen, yo.
I was going to say it, but I didn't want to. But
listen,
it's
yo.
obvious this is a single.
We're going to go there. Yup, we're going to go there.
This is a single mom.
The single mom
activity.
syndrome.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
I didn't want to say it. I warned you
hell?
all that I didn't.
Who the hell? Who?
There's no way my daughter's father would have allowed that. If I turn around to him and try to say, I need you to pay a portion or half of $16,620, he wouldn't pay anything.
I don't blame him.
He would have been livid.
I don't blame him. For what? For what?
He'd have been like, what? There's no way. And he loves the child. My daughter's father loves her to the ends of the earth. He said he wouldn't have given $800 and no dollars. Okay?
That's the money you give your kid when they're going to buy their first home and they need some money.
Down payment for a house or for something extravagant.
You say, honey, that's great that you want to buy a house. Here's $16K.
If the girl's getting married, okay, well then. But
right.
This is prom.
This is prom.
High school prom.
High school prom.
And I also want to say this too, because this kind of bothered me a bit too. Like, you're paying for other kids to also have the luxury experience.
Yeah.
When I was going to prom, I went to two, someone else's and then my own. And one of them, our own, our friends decided to do a limo at the time, and everyone contributed. At the time it was literally like $90. Like, it was not very expensive to get in the limo and take it to prom and then have it drop us back at our friend's home. That was extravagant as it got.
Guy.
Like,
Exactly.
A lot has changed apparently.
And she spent on the car again. What was it? $4,000 just on the car?
$4,000
the
for a Lamborghini.
For a Lamborghini.
For a Lambo. $4,000 for
photos.
A Lambo?
For photos.
Did you take photos with it?
When the main photographer at all events now is this one, the one that goes like this.
Thank you.
This is the one that gets the best photos about photographer. Like,
and nose dry, all that money, and her hairstyle cost $100. And to be honest with you, that was a ripoff too, because I don't see where that hairstyle was any cute.
Oh,
it looks like a boring ponytail. I was like, girl, that's not. You paid $100 for that. The whole thing was ridiculous. That's stupid. No. $16,000.
I'm going to say this, and this will be my last thing, but this is why wealth management should be taught in high schools.
That part. And we're done. We have nothing more to say. We're going to move on. You've said enough. Okay. This story time here, I'm not even going to waste any time because this story time. Okay. In a segment we are calling First Date. Let's listen to this mess here.
Oh, Lord.
I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Imagine first date with a man. You hit it off. Great energy. Date runs long. And you have a graduation party to get to. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, you want to come with me to my homegirl's graduation party? He's like, okay, yeah, sure. But I don't want to show up empty-handed, so we stop at the Target. Another green flag, because we've been hitting it off. Okay, great. We stop at Target. He gets her a card. We go to the graduation party. I introduce him to my friend. Cool. We go to my car. We're getting into my car. He's saying like, oh yeah, can you drop me off at the mall? Like whatever. Fine, because he allegedly Ubered an hour to get to me because he lives far out, not in the city. This man gets in my car. All of a sudden, a woman comes up out of the blue. I don't know where this woman was. She comes up and she yanks open my passenger side door. She's like, what the F are you doing? Get up. Come with me right now. Come with me right now. Get up. Get up. You're coming with me. At first, I thought she was joking. And at first, I thought it was like she saw him from afar, thought he was fine. Came into the car, was like, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. Because he was just like, chill, chill, chill. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cute. Like, he's fine. Okay, period, sis. But, like, not too much. But then she gets rowdy. She's like, get out the car. Get out the car. And yanks this full-grown size man and yanks him out the car. So I'm like, oh, y'all know each other. Takes him out the car. Bella, my car, is here. Her car is here. I'm T-boned in. I cannot move. There's a car in front of me. So all I can do is sit and look in my rear view at her beating. Just beating his ass. Just beating his ass. And I'm like, I turn my music down so I can hear what's being said. I can't hear nothing, but just going. And I'm like, what the heck? I didn't have the word. Like, I didn't have the words. It happened so fast, and I cannot move. So I'm sitting here, waiting for her to finish his beating. Finally, they start to back up. They pull up beside me. I'm looking like this. And he goes. And they drive off. And I just didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Because clearly that's your girl. We talked about cheating. We talked about red flags. We talked about green flags. He had passed a lot of, like, he had a good head on his shoulders, I thought. We talked about cheating in 30 minutes. We talked about emotional versus physical cheating. And she picked him up and yanked him out of the passenger side. And they drove off, and then he texted me, what are you doing? What am I doing? I'm coping. I'm done with men. Especially light skins. I can't.
I've heard men say to me, watch out for the light-skinned black
The
men.
light skin club is
The
a
light-skinned club is a club that apparently
specifically
will-
light skinned men.
light-skinned men. You gotta look out for them light skins because they know they're fine. They know they're fine. They know they're
And the
fine.
thing is, they do come across as really sweet,
They
very
do.
nice.
They carry conversation. Everything
Yes.
they said is they carry conversation. They're nice. They say, yeah, you know, this person's that. But girl, there's a big old red flag over their head. You can't see it.
Ladies, let me ask you a question. I mean, we're older. We've dated, we've met people. We've been in relationships, right? Have you ever thought to yourself, I wonder where my man is? And then decided to get in your automobile to drive to go find, let's assume maybe you share locations, because clearly that's what occurred here. They share locations, and she found his location, and let's assume he was telling the truth, that they are an hour away from each other. You thought to yourself, oh, he's here. I'm just going to get in my car. I'm going to go drive an hour to see what he's up to. Then let me see what he's up to. And then I'm going to commit a crime by assaulting him and assaulting him. Then also taking out of the car. And that's almost like another crime, going into somebody else's vehicle to drag a man physically out of the car. And then in public at the Target, where there are cameras everywhere, to have them record. Has it ever crossed your mind? Ever?
No.
Short answer, no.
I've never chased a man or followed a man for any, or stalked a man for any reason.
Don't chase men. Don't chase.
This is something that
it's been embedded in Jamaica. Well, the three of us anyway, Jamaican women. Don't chase a man, and don't chase a bus.
No, definitely don't chase the bus.
That's right. Okay. If he's an hour away somewhere,
that's what
I'm sitting there at my house, like
not sister friend. She drove a whole hour.
I have no reason to waste gas and drive down there to figure it out.
No, she tore him out of that car seat and put the Stone Cold Steve Austin rock on him. She beat him like WWE.
If it's between me and someone else, choose someone else. If that's always my rule. If it's between me and someone else, choose that other person. Because if it's me, and you know it's me. Period.
Yeah.
The men in my life, when it's me, they know it's me. They're not. So I am not about to embarrass, let me be clear, embarrass myself,
girl,
in any way, shape, or form, by getting into my automobile, wasting my gas, putting mileage on my car to then go commit assault for a man who's texting the woman after he goes home. What are you doing?
Right.
After all of that, waving goodbye in my car, then texting homegirl, what are you doing?
Yeah, because
that man is worth $1 girl stuff.
Who does that? And she's like, I'm coping.
I'll say this. Girl is lucky that the girl didn't lose it on her.
Oh, imagine.
Because some women would have went straight for her jugular, not his.
Fast. So I will give her a point for that. I will give her a point for that. That she dealt only with her man and deal with the man.
That's it.
Because it's never
leave the girl alone.
Right,
because that woman had no idea. Obviously, she had no idea.
She didn't know that she was.
So don't do that, Leader. If that man don't want you, release him.
Say bye-bye.
Let him go. Let him go. He's definitely not worth it.
For you.
Your dignity is worth more, and so is your clean criminal record. But at this point, if this is her behavior, maybe her record isn't so clean, because if that was her natural reaction to seeing her man with a woman, imagine what other things she's done. Me,
and she
ever.
She's been for a good while too.
Never gonna be me.
The only thing is, I wish that the people at Target would release the footage, because you know that the Target people got that video. And I think that they should mail it in 6 brown chicks. Let's release it. What did
I think the guy should just reveal himself. Let the light skin guy.
Let the light skin man shine his light skin and bestow your presence, sir.
Where are you at, light skin?
Where are you at, light skin man? Show yourself.
I am done. I'm done. So you know what? This segment's gonna get hold on. This segment's gonna get sweaty. This segment's gonna get the air horn for this segment. Let me tell you, because just pure foolishness. So we're gonna move on to our next segment. In the words of the Jamaicans, when we say machi machi. So in the segment called Machi Machi, this actually is utter foolishness. Utter foolishness. Machi Machi, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, I'm at this dude's house
Look at the toilet paper. What?
Auntie Garcia, please describe to the people on the radio what this nonsense we just had to witness.
Okay, so in order to get this, I have to explain first. Everyone knows those bandana prints that you see on, you know, the scarves, the cloth, the bandana, the traditional print. This girl is at a guy's house. She's decided she needs to use the loo, the washroom. So she goes into the washroom. And what she sees is, first of all, the first thing that catches your eye is little blue butterflies pasted onto the wall.
Like it's a Mariah Carey.
Like a Mariah Carey
video.
music video. She looks down. The towel is the print of the bandana in blue. She looks down on the floor. The rug is the bandana blueprint. She looks to her left. The curtain for the shower is the blue bandana print. She looks to her right. The toilet is also, the toilet cover is also in the blue bandana print. And the best part, the toilet paper has a little poopy emoji. The little shite emoji. The little smile.
Big eyes.
Printed on the toilet paper.
You know, I give the man commitment. That's commitment.
He should be committed. Okay?
Right? He should be committed. But it's also giving that commitment. This man spent money on getting poo emoji toilet paper. Where do you even find that? On Amazon?
I'm sure it's an
I'm gonna
Amazon.
Google it. Because I also am curious where you get.
And is he a gang member?
Right, because
if she should take this seriously. He could be a gang member.
Yeah,
for all
but
we know.
listen, no gang member,
Maybe
regardless of
maybe
their
he's a-
colors,
Maybe he's a feisty gang
is
member.
going to do this.
Maybe he's secure himself and he wants to have his
This
Girl, I don't know.
matchy bandana print all over the washroom.
Yeah, he's expressing himself. He's expressing himself in ways.
Look, so I found a poo emoji toilet paper.
Yeah, how much are those?
On Amazon, $23.45.
$23.
I won't even
Toilet paper?
Me and Telly don't even want to.
For 500 sheets.
No. No. Absolutely
No.
not.
Sir, give up this dream.
I don't even
I
want
love
to
this
pay
dream.
$7.99. No. I don't even want to pay $7.99 for 6 rolls
Zero.
at Metro supermarket
Uh-oh.
for plain toilet paper.
Sir,
No.
go to your local
No.
supermarket, buy the no name, and your boxing will thank you later.
No.
This is someone is
To-
making money off of this.
Wipe your
shit,
butt.
literally.
It goes in the toilet and gets flushed away.
But he actually buys this.
$23.
And
for
falsifies
500
that.
sheets.
No words. No.
No.
We're
Based on that, that's a no. Girl,
She
leave
needs
this
to
man's
run.
house. Exactly.
She needs to run. Girl, you're in danger, girl. You're not safe. Blink
the way
twice.
I would have backed out, the way I would have backed out. Okay? And
I would go to the closest Target to use the washroom and then go home.
Go home, little girl. Go home. This man ain't worth it. He's weird. He's weird.
Jesus, Father God. Anyhow, we're gonna reset because we have 4 more wonderful segments to go. So, Garcia, reset the room first, please.
Yes, we are resetting the room right now. This is not your typical girl talk where we try to make sense of the foolishness on the internet. We want to thank Radio Region, syndicated through iHeartRadio.
Yes.
Our show is on the internet radio every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So be sure to check us out there. We tape the show live right here on YouTube every Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So be sure to comment, like, and subscribe and share. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, where we have all of our cute little short clips that you can easily digest, share, laugh at, So be sure to follow us there too. Thank you for joining us if you've already subscribed, of course. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Like, just
What are you waiting for, boo? Just hurry up.
just do the
do what
thing.
you gotta do. Sign up.
Support Black.
Support Black business.
That part. Now, listen. We are on the internet. We love the internet. We do a lot of business on the internet, but the internet, for some people, is the devil. And this woman keeps showing up on Beyonce's good internet, bringing Little Blue Ivy into her foolishness on the good Beyonce Blue Ivy internet. And this woman has, in a segment I'm calling Rihanna. Here we go.
The first time somebody told me I look like Rihanna. I remember it was this old lady, right? I was in the airport, and she was like, Rihanna, you look just like Rihanna. I said, what? I said, really? You know, I had my shades on and all that, and then I was like, okay. And now I got that before on a work, and then I got it on live. So there's a correlation here. Y'all can say whatever you want. Y'all know y'all hating. You getting Beyonce?
We're going to play that again because I want you guys to close one eye and look to the other eye because maybe you'll see what the old lady saw. So again, let's look at Rihanna.
The first time somebody told me I look like Rihanna. I remember it was this old lady, right? I was in the airport, and she was like, Rihanna, you look just like Rihanna. I said, what? I said, really? You know, I had my shades on and all that, and then I was like, okay. And now I got that before on a work, and then I got it on live. So there's a correlation here. Y'all can say whatever you want. Y'all know y'all hating. You getting Beyonce?
Y'all, I see it, y'all. Y'all are blind, but I see it.
Yeah, when you don't look.
When you cover both eyes,
right,
and you picture the real Rihanna in your head,
right. It looks like
it.
It looks like Rihanna.
Why aren't you always showing up? If it's not a date, it's now her saying she's claiming that she looks like Rihanna. She claims she looks like Bag Yao Riri, the Beijing queen. She's claiming that she looks like Rihanna, the umbrella Rihanna, the so hard Rihanna,
Princess Riri.
Princess Riri. She claims that she looks like Rihanna, Fenty Rihanna.
I'm just gonna go to the comments.
That's the safe thing to do. That's the safe thing.
I'm just gonna go to the comments.
Robin Fenty.
Robin
Fenty.
Fenty.
She said Rhino, not Rihanna. That's the first comment. She looks more like Suge Knight. She's clearly lying. They are pronouncing Oprah wrong. Don't do Oprah like that.
Hold on, yo, time out.
Have they seen Oprah lately?
Oprah looks fantastic, girl. She looks fantastic.
Listen.
She looks fabulous.
Don't do Oprah like that. Next one said, I don't know what drug she's on, but she really needs to stop. That I agree with. Or maybe she needs to get on some drugs. She's either needs to come off some or
get on.
Yeah, something.
Some has to be done.
The next person said, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Boy,
next person said, you sure she Rihanna and not Fiona? And if people don't know, Fiona is from Shrek.
I see that too. I see it.
The next person said, who said that? Stevie Wonder?
It must have been Stevie Wonder, indeed. It must have been Stevie.
and the last there's two more. This one says Rihanna from Shein.
Oh, Shein and Timu version of Rihanna.
Then the next person said, when you order Rihanna from Wayfair.
Wayfair, that's what I need. This girl, she needs to stop.
Here's the thing.
She needs to stop.
If
girl.
you don't want trouble, don't bring it upon yourself.
That's all.
That is the lesson to
Girl,
learn.
you
here.
don't look like Rihanna. Stop this. Like, get off the internet. Go get help, child.
So yeah, I'm just gonna be very nice
Get
about
help.
it. Girl, you don't look like Rihanna.
You don't look like Rihanna.
That's all.
You don't look like
That's
the
all.
Beijing Queen.
I don't need to add anything to that. You just don't look like.
Get to reality.
I also don't look like Rihanna. Like,
I don't look like
so you don't look like Rihanna.
A lot of people do not look like
right.
Rihanna.
So we'll leave it there.
It's okay, girl. It's okay.
Mental illness is wreaking havoc in our community, and we need to put a stop to it because the internet is a hell of a drug. That's all I'm going to say. This woman keeps coming on Beyonce and Blue Ivy's good internet, telling us pure nonsense. So get off some drugs or get on some. Like, it's either you're getting off, girl, or getting on some. I think you need to get on some because clearly you're not right.
Something isn't connecting right.
You're not right to.
Whatever this old lady claims she saw, if there was even an old lady.
First of all, this old lady had cataracts and was blind. And the light was protruding, so she had to close. Like, it's just no.
And
big no.
The lady was probably white.
And we're done. That's the end of that. So we're gonna move into a next segment. We're keeping on the theme of proms, and this one again, no sound. So Auntie Garcia is going to explain to you the foolishness we're about to have to watch for 18 seconds, but in a segment called Tiger Prom. Here we go. Oh my God.
The way she
can't dance much else because her dress won't allow her to. Then she tried to take off fast, girl. Okay.
Auntie Garcia, explain away.
Okay. So what we've just watched for 18 seconds is a young lady.
We cannot get back.
Right. A young lady wearing a sort of fishtail, a way too tight fishtail prom dress.
Not way too tight.
Standing beside a tiger.
Full
grown tiger chained to some weird thing in the ground. While it's lying there, she is there trying to dance in this overtly tight gown. And the lion is just there with his head watching her move back and forth so she can take her prom pictures. And that is all.
Listen, the eye of the tiger was looking mighty hungry, all right? The eye of the tiger looking mighty hungry. What's wrong with my black people? What's wrong with us? What's going on with black people? Black people! What's going on?
Here's the thing. This was Googled on our chat. Like, this was Googled. And everybody, ladies and gentlemen, when Auntie Garcia Googled this is not cheap. Wasn't it like $1,600 or something ridiculous? Like
they said it could be between $1,600 to $10,000, depending on the size of the tiger and like where they have to bring the tiger in from.
So she was going to risk her life for.
Yes.
Okay, girl. Well, go ahead. Do you? Who am I to stop you? Your death wish. I'm not.
Your parents spent money to have you go into basically a tiger cage.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars. Be far away from him, by the way. But should that tiger have decided to get up, there's no chain. The chain looked long. And she was not
quite long. And tigers
are strong.
They can just yank it. They're fast, so they just yam her up and Hannibal the cannibal done. Like,
what? Why? For viral moments on Instagram?
Like, our parents, especially when we were small, even at high school, I remember our mom didn't even want us when you were a bunny rabbit, much more a tiger. We weren't even allowed to pet dog, much more a tiger. But go ahead, girl. I mean, it's your prom. You do you.
I'm just very confused about where we're putting our money for our children.
I want to put them for our future, as Whitney Houston once said.
Well, if they are, then why aren't we taking this money and investing it in their future?
because the parents are living their future through their kids. No, wait, living their past. That's it. Through their kids.
Have you ever in life, ever in your teenhood,
I'm thinking
said, I wish I could take some photos with a real tiger?
I'm thinking back. I'm going to think back right now. I'm going to be honest and I'm dead serious with you, girl. I'm thinking right now.
Listen,
no.
This is giving me Tiger King or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the Tiger King.
The Tiger King
Tiger
vibes.
Man?
Yeah, whatever
Tiger
the
King,
Tiger
that Netflix
dude.
thing.
Like, it's actually like, I don't even believe in this ish. I don't believe that you should.
They should not be locked up. Animals should be free.
Taking tigers for your own, like
and then once again, I get it. Your kid wants memories and stuff, but can you take a photo like normal people?
Take a photo with your date.
Take it with your date. Take it outside. Take it in the actual prom setting where there's actual balloons and decorations and stuff. Like, take it in there. No one else. What's the tiger got to do with your prom? Girl, listen. We're moving on. We're moving on.
I have nothing. I actually don't have anything. These next two, boy. In the first segment that I'm calling I'm Gone, this foolishness is actually next level. Okay, lady, I'm gone.
You know, we discussed like expectations, and I told him my expectations when it comes to a man. I was like, my man has to protect and provide. Like every man I've been with took care of me. Every single man I've been with or whatever. And he was like, you know, baby, that's fine because that's the type of man I am anyway. So I'm like, all right, cool. And mind y'all, when I was single, I took care of everything by myself. I even bought my own house. I took care of my kids. Wasn't on no government assistance. Like I held it down. So if I can do that, then I feel like my man should be able to do that. So he came home and he was like, you know, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever, you know, and I'm like, you know, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, you know, I'm not working. And I'm just in a month, like it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bills? Like, no, he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had text his homeboy. Like, we all cool. I text his homeboy or whatever. You know, we went together. I met up with him. And we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever. And I started venting, you know, like I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with his friend. But things happen. Like, y'all understand what I'm going through. So he didn't stick to what he agreed to. Like, that's not love. If you love me, you gonna pay them bills. You gonna do what you told me you was gonna do as a man. Like, everybody coming for me and stuff like that, and it's not okay. It's not okay.
There, before you comment, there's more. I went to find her Instagram, actually her Facebook, and this is what she had on Facebook. Today makes 2 years since my husband proposed to me, married in June. When I said yes to a protector and a provider. I did not agree to marry a man that would end up broke at some point in our lives. I'm an extremely beautiful woman, and I deserve a man that knows his job is to always take care of me and my children. I did what I did because promises were made to me that were broken. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I'm the best thing that happened to that man, and I will be even better to my next husband. With that being said, I filed for divorce.
That was a story time that did not need to be publicized. Like, she could have kept that whole thing to herself. No one needed to know. And clearly that does bother her with people coming, and they should have just come down on her. Because, ma'am, I hate to be the rain cloud in your parade, and maybe they don't teach us about marriage, but from watching my own parents, there will be good days and there will be bad days. There will be broke days. There'll be days where you're like, oh crap, I'm still married to you, but you stick it through because that's what marriage is. This man was actually nice to take her and her picnics.
Here's my problem with this whole entire thing. And actually, this kind of shows us why men aren't taking relationships as seriously as they used to. Because of women like this. This woman, unfortunately, is giving off the worst kind of woman. And men are seeing this and they're like, oh, hell, I don't want that. So guess what? I'm not committing to no woman. I'm not marrying no woman. This is why, because of women like this. Now, I know a lot of people like to do their own vows, which in my personal opinion is a problem because therefore you don't take on the for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health.
The truth.
Right? You can add on vows to that, but please don't remove it. Right? Sis, you have to do the same for him too.
You know, kind of bummy when you said what's hers is hers,
right?
And what's his is
ours.
Ours. I was like, no, child, that's not how this works.
What?
That's not how marriage works.
You know that she said, "And my children, not our children." So she had children before going into the relationship, and she thinks the next sucker is going to take care of her and our picnic them because children means plural, so at least 2.
Right.
This one's a waste of time.
And you have money to pay the bills, and you want him to pay you
back
for the house that you're living in with your children. Like you and your kids use more energy than he does.
Didn't you hear the woman said? She said it's her money. Her money.
I don't care how you could be Halle Berry, you could be J-Lo. At the end of the day, sis, you're not that pretty.
No one is. So if these women are getting cheated on, who the hell are you? No offense. I mean, if there's gorgeous women are getting cheated on every day.
Narcissism has become.
Who are you, man?
Narcissism is on a whole new level.
You know what? She should be the one wearing that braid band. She should be wearing it.
So yeah, don't do what she did.
Don't do what she did.
Women,
foolishness.
Ladies, please don't.
So I'm just gonna give this segment.
No.
And I'm done.
And doesn't even, you know what? Take that back. Take back the horn. That horn is a positive horn.
I think that
it should not go to this ratchet woman.
I think there's a lot of lessons
with her lashes out to here, look like spider leg.
We're here to make sense of the foolishness, and this is foolishness.
Oh, it's pure foolishness.
We've made sense
to give our blessed horn to this woman.
We've made sense of it. That don't go do what this woman has done. Because she's gonna die a lonely.
Even her kids will run away. Her kids are gonna probably run away already.
We're done. Because this one here, the Caucasoids, I wish they would tell us as much of their information as they did. I wish they would actually keep some things a mystery. However, I'm appreciative of the fact that they do it because once again, we won't do potlucks with them. I don't do potlucks anymore at the office. We all work remote. We're not doing potlucks. And when our work are having something, they take us to a really nice restaurant and they feed us. So I'm all about that because what we're about to hear is just nasty. And this segment is simply called Wash. Here we go.
Do you wash your hands after you go to the bathroom in your own home?
I'm sorry, what question are you asking?
I really hope I'm not outing myself if everybody does this and I'm the only one that doesn't, but no, I don't.
What?
I'm not going to wash my hands in my own home.
You cook food at home. That's where food... You use your hand... What?
1 or 2.
No. You pooping?
Or 3.
What's 3?
Honestly, there are public restrooms where I feel as if I wash my hands after using the restroom, I would actually get them more dirty by touching all the things.
Have we learned nothing from the panini? You use a paper towel to open the door, to turn on the sink and the water and to get soap. You wash them and you use a paper towel barrier again. You can let them air dry.
But especially in my own home, in the comfort of my own home, you want me to wash my hands?
There is no comfort in your home. In fact, I'm feeling very uncomfortable in my own home right now. There are poo particles everywhere. I'm never shaking anyone's hand ever again.
Furthermore,
how can there be more? How is this getting what more could you do?
occasionally, I'll just run the water so that everybody thinks that I'm washing my hands, flip it off, didn't get them wet at all. I'll even wipe it on my pants.
You're wiping your dry hands on your pants? You're adding germs to your hands? I've always had trust issues, and you've just validated every single one.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. No.
I don't even know what to say about that, because I just, like, why are you against washing your hands?
What's the negative outcome of washing your hands? What's wrong with water? Is she allergic?
Like, I wash my hands even when
there's nothing going on. Right. I wash my hands. I'm just terrified of germs.
When you vacuum and you put the vacuum away, you go and you wash your hands because you were dealing with the vacuum, which has dust,
germs and dust
on it. You know, you do your hair and you wash your hands because you were touching your hair.
Wash hands.
Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't wash your hands, is all I'm saying. Which is why I don't even want water from anybody's house.
No, I have my own water. I'm good.
I will bring my own water.
I got my own water.
If you mind sharp, I won't even sit down.
No, I'll stand. Actually, no, I'll stand outside. Because I feel that outside is probably cleaner than this one.
Oh, outside is cleaner.
The fact that you don't wash your hands after number 1, number 2, and only God knows what number 3 is. I don't want to go near your
I'm guessing number 3 is diarrhea.
I don't want to come near my house. Don't come near my car. Don't come near me. I love your hair. Duck, girl. Duck. Let no one touch your hair. Duck. When they're like, oh, let me touch your face. Run. Don't let no one touch your face. Don't let anyone touch your hair. Don't let anyone touch you. See, this is why people don't want to date anyone. Because they're terrified of someone in their dirty hands and their dirty germs. Oh my God. Like, it's already hard. Oh, Jesus.
Like,
I'm instantly hot. I'm instantly hot, y'all.
Apparently, and
no, I don't want to hear you apparently, but something.
No,
what is it?
Kids, close your ears. Apparently, a number 3 means that you're going to the bathroom to masturbate.
Okay, you know what?
So she literally
thinks her dirty hands them.
I want to thank Radio Regent from the KDR Radio. Check out the replays every Saturday, 7:30 or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We tape live right here on YouTube. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget, on Wednesday 9:30, we are here. We are live. Keep fit. Have fun.
We're actually not done yet.
Deuces.
No, we're not actually done yet. So that's actually even worse, because at least when you use the toilet, you use the toilet paper. Right. At least you take the toilet paper.
I hate this planet, man.
Number 3 means you're not using no toilet paper and you're just taking your bare hand in. And then you want to come out and serve me lasagna? Sis,
the same sticky hands.
Listen, I'm leaving.
Sticky.
I'm leaving.
Sticky hands.
Leaving.
Sticky hands.
Dude, I'm gonna replay it because I need some more explanation, because I am now thoroughly confused about what is happening. Let's replay this segment Let's just replay it. Let's replay it.
Do you wash your hands after you go to the bathroom in your own home?
I'm sorry, what question are you asking?
I really hope I'm not outing myself if everybody does this and I'm the only one that doesn't, but no, I don't.
What?
I'm not going to wash my hands in my own home.
You cook food at home. That's where food... You use your hand... What?
One or two.
No. No. You... Pooping?
Or three.
What's 3?
Honestly, there are public restrooms where I feel as if I wash my hands after using the restroom, I would actually get them more dirty by touching all the things.
Have we learned nothing from the panini? You use a paper towel to open the door, to turn on the sink and the water and to get soap. You wash them and you use a paper towel barrier again. You can let them air dry.
But especially in my own home, in the comfort of my own home, you want me to wash my hands?
There is no comfort in your home. In fact, I'm feeling very uncomfortable in my own home right now. There are poo particles everywhere. I'm never shaking anyone's hand ever again.
Furthermore,
how can there be more? How is this getting any... What more could you do?
Occasionally, I'll just run the water so that everybody thinks that I'm washing my hands, flip it off, didn't get them wet at all. I'll even wipe it on my pants.
You're wiping your dry hands on your pants? You're adding germs to your hands? I've always had trust issues, and you've just validated every single one.
Again, my question is, but why? Why?
So
why do you want to have dirty hands? Like, I don't understand it.
So she's okay if she's okay then it's getting food from people that also don't wash their hands.
Right.
I guess. You know what she's giving? She's giving Colorado woman vibes.
Honestly.
Colorado,
right.
Yeah. It would not shock me.
Right.
Should I just go to the comments?
You know what? That's probably the best idea.
I'm gonna read a couple comments because this was posted on a predominantly Black site, and so we're gonna go ahead and read some of these comments before we end the show. Someone said, "I don't care if I'm half awake using the bathroom at 3 a.m. I'm washing my damn hands."
Thank you.
This person says, "This is who they mean when they say you can't eat at everybody's house." That is correct. Oh my God. Somebody says, "Sometimes I use the bathroom right before I go into the shower and I still have to wash my hands." So do I. Before I get into the actual shower.
Yes.
Because it just doesn't feel right not washing my hands immediately after using the bathroom.
Thank you.
It's ingrained in my brain. I don't understand.
Exactly.
The next person says, "Her entire hygiene routine is now in question because if you're not doing the bare minimum to wash your hands, you certainly are not washing your body properly. And I'm just going to say it in patois, she now wash our crotches."
Nope, she does not. She doesn't.
No.
And now we're done.
Okay, look, y'all.
You don't have time to wash your hands.
Good night.
Like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. That's what they recommend for the length of time to wash your hands. You don't have 20 seconds to wash your
That's telling. Take it away.
I'm taking a wet towel with me and bringing my own faucet and wet wipes, my own faucet. This is why I don't go camping. Because I don't want that whole lifestyle of pooing in the woods and all this crap. Like, wash my hands where? We want to thank Reader Regent, syndicated through iHeartRadio. Check out our replays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. We tape live. That's right, y'all. We tape live right here on YouTube. Wednesdays, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Follow us on IG and on Facebook. That's right, y'all. We have a Facebook page. Follow us there. Same handle, Not Your Typical Girl Talk. And while you're here, subscribe to our YouTube channel and put on your notification bell so you never miss an episode. And that's once again for all of our cute little Timbit clips. Head over to IG. You will laugh your socks off at things like this. So, listen, keep fit, have fun,
and keep clean,
and wash your hands and your crutches because your auntie said so. If you want to know, if you don't take away anything else from this program, please remember, wash your hands. That's actually your reminder right now. Take some water.
And we're done. And we're out. Thank you so much. We will see you next week because I'm about to go wash my hands before I eat my food. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. See you next week. Bye-bye.